problem of your research that addresses and why it is significant.
Human-caused greenhouse gas emission drive global warming, threatening ecosystem, human health, and economics and food security.
Next, what are the key limitations of your methodology and how did these limitations influence your findings?
Key limitations include data gaps, modeling uncertainties, and spatial resolution constraints, but address good, robust validation and sensitivity analysis.
3. How did you ensure the validity and reliability of your data collection methods?
Data validity and reliability were ensured through standardized measurements protocols, rigorous statistical analysis, peer-reviewed datasets, and transparent documentation.
4. Could you elaborate on the statistical analysis you employed and justify your choice of techniques?
I employed regression analysis, time series modeling, and spatial analysis to identify climate trends are correlations justified by their suitability for analyzing large-scale environment datasets.
5. What are the most significant findings of your research and how do they contribute to the existing body of knowledge?
My research revealed accelerated warming trends, intensified extreme weather, urgent heat, weather events, and amplified sea level rise, underscoring the urgent need for mitigating action and adapting strategies.
Okay, number 6. Did your research uncover any unexpected results and how did you interpret these and what are their implications?
Unexpected findings included amplified Arctic warming and accelerated sea ice loss, suggesting unexpected findings included amplified Arctic warming and accelerated sea ice loss, suggesting faster than expected climate events, emphasizing urgent global mitigation.
Okay, number 7. What are the practical implications of your findings and how might they apply in real-world settings?
My findings inform climate resilience in infrastructure development, adaptive agricultural practices, and emission reduction strategies, guiding policymakers, industries, and communities to mitigate climate change impacts.
8. What are the potential limitations or challenges in applying your findings?
Limitations include data, variability, modeling uncertainties, and regional disparities, requiring cautious interpretation and consideration of contextual factors when applying findings.
9. What are the next steps in this line of research and what future studies would you recommend based on your findings?
Future studies should investigate regional climate projections, ocean atmosphere interaction, and tipping point thresholds, informing tailored mitigation strategies and adaptation plans.
And last question, how would you respond to criticism that mentioned in the specific potential criticism relevant to this research?
I address criticism of climate modeling uncertainties by highlighting robust validation processes, sensitivity analysis, and ensemble approaches ensuring reliable projections in complex.
Okay, so congratulations.